It's January in Barrie, Ontario. It's freezing cold. The snow squall warnings are in effect. My voice is almost gone. So then why on earth am I talking about, or would anyone want to talk about, listing houses? Well, today we're going to get into that. Hey everybody, Justin Bartlett with Remax Crosstown here. Thanks so much for joining us today. Joining me today. So glad you tuned in. I promise I've got a great reason why I'm talking to you about listing homes in January, the coldest month of the year. And so yeah, let's get into it. So why do you think I'm making this video? I think some of you might have guessed it, because spring is coming. And for those of you that don't know, spring is one of the busiest time, if not the busiest time in real estate. And that's because people like to get it over with before summer. In Canada, we don't have a lot of months of nice warm weather, so people don't want to be searching for houses in the summer months. Plus, they just want to get it done for their kids so they're not having to switch while they're in school and all the rest of that. And so it's perfectly reasonable. When people want to list in March or April or May. But what I'm here to bring you today is a little bit of a pro tip, or listing hack, if you will, to maybe get you a little more money and sell your house a little faster. And that is, instead of listing in March or April, shoot for mid-February. Why would I want to list in mid-February if you just said the busy season's in March, April, and May? Great question, glad you asked. So, the reason for that comes down to two words: less competition. When you have less competition for a desirable product in any marketing scenario, what that does is it creates more demand for that product, more urgency for that product. When you have more demand and more urgency, it creates value. And you know what? Buyers are already looking. It's not like the buyers are in hiding and hibernating and then all of a sudden in March they just come out. No, they're already anticipating the spring. They're already looking into their financing. They probably have some searches set up by their realtor. They're already planning on making a move, and they're already window shopping. And so if while they're window shopping, they see your amazing listing just pop up and there's hardly anything else to choose from, it kind of creates this get it before it's gone mentality sometimes. And that's where you want to position yourself instead of being out there with the crowd. It just makes it so much harder to stand out. Also, according to the Barrie District Association of Realtors, we have the lowest inventory of listings in the past 18 months. So if getting out there early is already a generally good idea, in 2019, it's a great idea. Okay, so Justin, what if this doesn't work and I list my home early and it just sits there and gets stale? I will say there are no guarantees in a free market society. When we have a free market, we don't have guarantees, and I wouldn't be a good realtor if I didn't have one disclaimer in my video. But while there's no guarantees, I do want to add a second component to just get it out there early. And I think the key to making this work is to have a fantastic listing. And by a fantastic listing, I mean your listing is so well put together as though you were trying to stand out in the crowd amongst 20 others on your street, as though it were the busy season, but you do it now when there's less competition. And that just is there. You want to do that to create that sense of urgency, to create that get it before it's gone mentality. And for the record, by fantastic listing, I mean having your home staged beautifully so that it appeals to the widest group of buyers. Having crisp, professional photos, cinematic video, and even a 3D tour and aerial shots in some cases. And yes, I can make that all happen with my complimentary service package. Shameless plug. Okay, Justin, you've convinced me. But if I need to get my house on the market mid-February, it's like getting near the end of January. I'm like behind the 8 ball here. I need to get moving. Bingo. That's why I made this video in the middle of January. And if you're thinking about listing, it all starts with getting your home evaluated. You don't just want to find out its best market value, you need to find out what needs to be done to get it looking spectacular for those buyers. And don't stress it. If you're in Barrie or the Simcoe County area, just give me a call and I can help you out through the process and make it as stress-free as possible. Check out the link in the description. Well, that's my pro tip for today. If you found this helpful, hit the like button and subscribe. Also, click that little bell and you'll be notified every time I come up with new content. I want to be your source for all things real estate in Barrie and the Simcoe County area. And until then, stay warm.